Greetings, 2019 Lakeville North Applejack team coaches. This is Rich Heilman, head coach of Lakeville North Girls Cross Country, and I'm going to provide you with a short and hopefully helpful quick video on how to make sure your MSHSL rosters are accurate and ready to go for our deadline of Tuesday evening when you roster your runners for our event. So one question is, where do you log in and what is your login possibly? First of all, go to mshsl.org, and this is the landing site you will come to. Once you get to this landing site, the upper right corner here, it says administration. If you click there, you will be brought to a login site. This is not the same login as your coach's clipboard. It has a different username and a different password, unless you created your coach's clipboard using the same username and password. But it is not set up that way by MSHSL. If you do not know your username or password, your athletic director or the Minnesota State High School League does have that information available. You can contact them probably in a forgot email or forgot username link, or quickly submit one to your AD and get that. Once you've entered your username and password, you will sign in. When you sign in, you're brought to your team page for your whole school. This administrative menu will provide you with a drop-down list here in the upper left corner of every team on your particular school. And in this case, the cross-country boys is listed fourth from the top, and the girls is about halfway down. I am going to go to the cross-country girls site. First, select that. Next, you're going to click Rosters. You're brought to your rostering page. In this section, you have entered, in my case, all of the girls with an indication of varsity, which is not a regular meet assignment. This is just the way the page is set up. There are about 6 different selections here. If you select varsity for all, it will still display all the athletes and it will not show which squad they're on the team rostering page. So you can go ahead and select varsity for all of them or varsity and JV, and you can mess with that, but it really doesn't change the way it's displayed on your home page. How it's displayed will depend on whether they are active or inactive on the left side checkbox. First thing you want to do is enter every athlete. Ideally, you enter them last name, comma, first name, so then they are sorted in alphabetical order as they would be for a meet. Some people do first name, last name. In that case, it sorts on first name. It never sorts on grade. Not sure why. It just doesn't. Once you have entered each of these athletes and their grade and chosen which squad they're on, you will then have the option to select an athlete that may not be running. In this case, I have an injured athlete that won't be running, and I'm going to select her as one of those runners and another because of injury. And those two will not be on the rostering page when it is finalized. Anyone left unchecked will remain active and rosterable, if that's a word. On the left side, that would be deletion of someone who is even not on the team any longer or is unable to participate for the remainder of the season. Once you've done these 2 steps, click Finished. Your roster will now be ready to be copied and pasted into our Excel files to be loaded into our timing system. If there are any changes prior to Tuesday, you can go back and make those changes. If you need to make any changes after our meet, you can go right back into your rostering page and deselect deactivated and reactivate them. It's as simple as that. Other options to consider would be taking a look at your page, and if you chose your school, it will show you how it's displayed. Lakeville North High School, in the drop-down list of schools. And next I select activity, which would be cross country girls, which is our page, and every girl is listed. It says varsity roster here, but we are not using that segment of this list, only this segment of the list. As you notice, Maria Kelly is not listed, and Morgan Robison is not listed, as those were the two athletes I had deselected for the purpose of this meet. So that is how you display all of your runners, and they're ready to go for Applejack this Friday. Hope that helps, and thank you for taking the time to listen and watch. See ya.